9 new sewing patterns, 3 new workshop courses, and 5 pattern updates. Love Notions has been busy this year. This video is all about what Love Notions has done in 2023 and to let you know about our newest pattern release, Encore Skirt. We're so excited about this new pattern, and it's also a nice time to recap what we have worked on this year and some of the things that you might want to put onto your wish list as we approach the new year and you get set for some new sewing and get ready for our upcoming New Year's sale. So I wanted to walk you through the 9 new patterns we put out, as well as some of the re-releases, and to talk a little bit about the workshop courses that Tammy put out this year as well. Now, first of all, let's talk about the brand new pattern from Love Notions, Encore Skirt. Now, since I have been around, people have been wanting a woven skirt option, one that is full of different views and is kind of like companion pattern for the Sybil skirt, which is the knit skirt pattern that's just got tons of different views. So Encore Skirt is that answer. It has 4 different views: pencil, pleated, full, and A-line. And those skirts come in knee length and in midi length. You will also find just that the pencil skirt has a knee length because you can't really do a pencil skirt in midi length. We hope that you love this new Encore. If you take a look at some of the pictures that we've got here, Tammy and I both are like obsessed with our new versions. Tammy made hers in this like beautiful, really drapey twill from StyleMaker Fabric. So if you're looking for skirt fabric right now, please head over to StyleMaker because they have so many great options. And she made the pleated midi, which is, you can see in the picture right here. And she also made a jean skirt kind of option with the pencil view. You can see that slanted pocket is like the feature part of this pattern. Sometimes pockets can be a little bit troublesome for some people, but I love the way that this pocket is designed. I feel like it doesn't create a ton of extra bulk there, but it's sleek and interesting, and it fits in perfectly with the paneled views of this skirt. So this skirt does have panels in the front and the back, and I think that it adds lots of visual interest, but it's still like sleek and modern and sophisticated and elegant. So if you're looking for something to put together for this holiday season, this is the skirt that you want to take a look at. I actually just wore mine with my Arlington turtleneck to a holiday for a theater performance in Chicago with my family. And I actually put a horsehair braid around the perimeter of the hem of my skirt and kind of give it like that retro poofy, I use the full version of the skirt, and I absolutely love how this turned out. It was so fun to wear. I felt very put together and sophisticated, but very comfortable still. So I highly suggest picking up this pattern right now while it's on release sale, which will last through December 25th. So what a great winter project, something to do during the holiday season if you have a little bit of downtime. This would make such a great piece to wear for any New Year's parties that you're going to, or anything in the coming year that you're going to need something that's just a little bit more elevated, maybe a little bit more like professional. It could go into like business casual, but it also could go like dressy. So take a look at that pattern. It does come in sizing in extra small to 5X. It has it's meant for woven fabrics, like I said, and it does have an invisible zipper, and there is installation instructions and a video for that zipper, so don't be intimidated by that. I've also seen people make this out of a stable knit and like a ponte, and some of them didn't even have to use the zipper to get it off and on, so that is also an option for you as well. So again, this pattern is really supportive as far as the tutorial will walk you through every step that you need, and I think you'll come out with a beautiful, beautiful piece. What I know that I did, I was so happy with how mine turned out. So take a look at Encore Skirt. Now, let's talk about the other patterns that we developed in 2023. Every year, Tammy makes up a little, like a mood board almost. So like here's some of the past ones, like we've got one from 2000, and I believe that was 2021. This one was for this year, and we just kind of develop some plans. So for this year, coming up in 2024, I'm just gonna show it to you really, really quick, okay? This is it. Now, don't pause and focus in on that too carefully, because obviously plans change and things develop and new ideas come into play, but this is just kind of the idea that Tammy has going forward into 2024. We put forth 9 new patterns this year, but we also updated 5 patterns in our current library to be more sizing inclusive, to have included full bust adjustments, and developed and updated the tutorials and gave everything a facelift. In some cases, we even put patterns onto our current blocks. There were some patterns that were just a little bit older and we're using a prior block. So as of now, we're happy to say that all of the current patterns in the Love Notions library are include sizing from 0 to 32 or extra small to 5X. So all those patterns that are in our current library are fully updated. So we're so happy to have been able to do that. The last, 4 years probably, Tammy has been going through every single pattern and adding in sizing. And it's been a labor of love, but we're finally complete with that right now. So we're so excited for that. So the patterns that were updated with sizing this year were the duets trousers. We also updated the Lotus Blossom twist top. We also did the Summer Key Palazzo pants and the Presto tunic and the Canyon cardigan, and I think that was it. So those were the updated patterns for this year. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 updated patterns this year. So we're so pleased. We hope that you take a look at those with some fresh eyes. If you've seen them before, take a look at those newly updated patterns and see what they offer for you. So the 9 new patterns that were developed in 2023 were Coda quilted coat. This comes in extra small to 5X. There's 3 different necklines you can use, a bias bound hood or a collar. You can either use just regular fabric or you can make your own quilted version using the included pattern. Next up, we have Lennox. This top and dress is full of options. There's 2 different necklines, a square and a sweetheart, and there's 4 different body styles. You can make a midi or a knee-length dress, a shirt, or even a crop top. Also the Juliet top, which is like that pretty yoke detail, kind of like lots of options, like buttons and like gathering, and it's a really cute top. Just a simple, easy knit pattern. The other pattern that was developed this year was the Tinley skirt, shorts, and skort, which was just absolutely, people went crazy for Tinleys. We also did the Largo cargo pants, which if you haven't taken a look at those, please take a look at those. They are cargo pants, but they're not like the bulky, utilitarian primarily pants. They're a really nice, classic piece, but they offer a lot of really elegant design. So it's Love Notions take, as usual, on that traditional piece. The other pattern that was developed this year was the tailgate and the sideline hoodie. That was for boys and men. And Kelly, our assistant pattern designer, had those to put together. So we had been hearing from everybody that they wanted to have a men's or a boys sweatshirt pattern, and here we go. Also had the and this new skirt, the Encore, as well as the polo that we had, the Frankie polo, which was the release just before the Encore skirt here. I think that was back in like October, November. So the Frankie polo also was, you could make it into a dress, long sleeve, short sleeve. It was beautiful, perfect. Again, modern twist on a classic, and that's Love Notions. The other thing that Love Notions did this year was put out 3 new workshop courses. So what is a workshop? Well, we had heard from customers that they would eagerly buy a new pattern, but unfortunately it would sit in their downloads folder, and they would never actually get to sew it up. And that's a shame. If you buy a pattern, you should be able to get to use it and not be scared or intimidated by it. I know that Love Notions patterns have wonderful tutorials, but for the more intermediate patterns, there's so many other things that people have questions about that Tammy developed these workshop courses that you can enroll in along with your pattern. And basically, it's like she's sitting right next to you the entire time that you're sewing. So it's really motivating, and it breaks everything down into chunks that are on-demand videos that you can watch, that you can watch part of the course and then tackle that part of the project and just kind of go back and forth. And it's really supportive, and it just guides you through like somebody's holding your hand through the entire process. So we had heard amazing things about this. Prior courses that we've had were the Aria button down. We also had the Legato jeans, and people just kind of went crazy for those courses. So Tammy did some more this year. And the first one that she did was the duet trousers course. And the duet trousers are a really simple, classic pattern, but pants are hard. And so Tammy took that duet trouser pattern, which can be sewn in both woven and knit, and she walked through every single step of the process, including and especially the fitting process for that pattern, which I think was invaluable. So having someone just directly talk to you about how to find your size and how to adjust for your size and how to make these little tweaks to your pattern that will fit perfectly to you, that was it was a bestseller for sure this year. The other workshop course that she put out this year was the Metra Blazer. Now this is such a sleek and sophisticated topper pattern. It has a shawl collar, but it also has that wide lapel collar, and it's a knit blazer, and it features these incredible like inseam pockets, and people love this pattern but are really intimidated by it. So Tammy, again, did the workshop course and walked everyone through it, and people have had amazing results. And last but not least, the other workshop course that Tammy put out this year was for the Octave coat. Now, everybody needs to have a coat that fits them beautifully, and the Octave coat can be that, especially if you use the workshop course to support you through what is really an intermediate to advanced pattern. So this is such a beautiful classic piece. It has that shawl collar, it has a wide lapel, and it also has a really nice roomy hood. It has lining inside of it. So all of those things could be kind of tricky, and the workshop course is the perfect solution to that. So that was the last workshop course that we put out this year. So what's coming for next year in 2024? So in 2024, Tammy's got about 10 patterns that are such a diverse mix of pieces. There's a jacket, there's some pants, there's another sort of more of like a romantic style of skirt. There's a sleek and modern dress, and there's even some like lounge and cozy wear planned inside of the lineup for 2024. So I hope that you stick around and make sure that you tell us, comment, send us a message about patterns that you would like to see coming in the year, and other workshop courses that you would like to see for those patterns. So Tammy is really responsive to giving people who are sewing what they want, because we want everybody's experience to be really positive and to end up with pieces that you're satisfied with and to have time well spent at the sewing machine. Again, the site-wide sale for the new year is coming up in just a few weeks. So this list of patterns of what we've put out in 2023 would be a great place to start to add some patterns to your wish list. And be sure to pick up today the Encore Skirt for as it's going through its release sale. And just keep in the back of your head that Love Notions is going to be having a great 2024 with lots of pieces that you're going to love. And the first piece that's up on the lineup is a really cool casual jacket. So start finding some fabric for that and get ready to sew something that you're going to love. Bye.